A heart-wrenching story has emerged, leaving many questioning the practices of a well-known airline. The recent actions of Ryanair have sparked outrage and raised important questions about compassion and customer care. Imagine the grief and shock of Sophie Taylor, a young woman from Chudleigh, Devon, who lost her beloved mother, Sharon Watkins, just 2 months before a planned trip to Lanzarote. This trip was meant to be a celebration of her mother's 60th birthday, a bittersweet journey that now carries a heavy weight of sadness. But here's where it gets controversial. Ryanair, the airline Sophie had booked with, refused to change the name on her late mother's ticket without a fee. A staggering £100 was the price tag for this simple name alteration, leaving Sophie dismayed and frustrated. In October 2024, Sophie had purchased 2 tickets as part of a package holiday, a gesture to honor her mother's milestone birthday. Little did she know that a tragic 12-year battle with neuroendocrine cancer would claim her mother's life, leaving her with a broken heart and a difficult decision about the trip. Sophie's grief turned to anger when she was met with a cold, generic message from Ryanair, instructing her to pay the fee. She shared her distress, saying, "On top of losing my mother, I didn't need to be reminded that they wanted more money. It felt like a punch in the gut." And this is the part most people miss. Ryanair's policy, as they explained, was that the package deal was non-refundable. They suggested the family apply for a refund and rebook, but this added another layer of complexity and emotional burden to an already difficult situation. Sophie's father, Peter Watkins, echoed the family's distress, explaining that Lanzarote held special memories for them. He accompanied his daughter on the trip, but chose to keep his wife's seat, booking a separate one for himself to prevent it from being resold. A small act of respect and love, but one that came at an additional cost. In contrast, Sophie praised the response of the online travel agent, Love Holidays, and the airline Jet2 Holidays. They waived the usual admin fees for name changes, demonstrating a more compassionate approach. Ryanair's stance has sparked a debate. Is it acceptable for an airline to prioritize policy over compassion, especially in such a sensitive situation? Should there be clearer guidelines and more flexibility for bereaved families? These are the questions that linger, and we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Ryanair's response was reasonable, or did they miss an opportunity to show empathy and support?